Hello! Thank you so much for clicking on my video. My name is Shannon and I own a small crochet business called Case and Crochet. If you're new here, I talk all things crochet and yarn, and because it's the holiday season, there's been a lot of market prep and market recaps. If you're not new here, thanks for watching again. And no matter what, make sure you are subscribed. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm inching closer and closer. I think by the time I film this, I'm at like 788. So do me a favor and make sure you subscribe. I've tried to film this video a couple of times, but life has been rather hectic. So if you're not new here, you'll notice I have a new backdrop behind me. I can't remember exactly what I said in the next couple of clips, but my husband made this for me for our anniversary. I think he was trying to tell me I need more yarn. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't. But I'm going to put some clips next showing me organizing this yarn area. And then I have two other shelves that I used to use. They're just like little cubby shelves that have some overflow yarn. Like all of my colors are here. And then like my blacks, grays, whites is like in the overflow area, as well as some like variegated and stuff. So I'm going to put these clips here and then I will be right back to share with you all of the things I have been working on. Okay, this is the shelf organizer that my husband oh my gosh, he made it for me for our anniversary. So I'm reorganizing things. You saw me in this corner just a little bit ago with my like white shelves, and now this is going to be here. So let me get some yarn in this and I will check back in with you. Okay, here's where we're at. I did a nice little rainbow. I have like more of that mystical and that, and more of a lot of things, more of that blue, but I'm gonna put it in another area of like overflow because I don't need it like accessible now, but I still have to do my grays and my blacks and my variegated. So that is what's next up in my other cubby. Okay, here's the other side. Way less glamorous, but everything is in here. We have the grays, the blacks over here. That's my little bunny yarn. So that's all organized. I'm a little out of breath. I was just breaking down boxes that were up here. I gotta go organize my inventory in the guest bedroom before my mom gets here. So I'm gonna go do that and then I'll be off to run some errands. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching that. I love this. It looks so nice. I already asked my husband if he can make more. It's just so cute. And it's one of a kind and he designed it. It's so nice. Anyways, so I am coming off two back-to-back really amazing markets that were also back-to-back weekends. I had 2 weeks between those markets and my market coming up this Sunday. Today is Wednesday. So I have both been market prepping a lot, but I also have had a lot of custom orders. A lot of those have just come in through friends and family, and then people from my markets, and then people who have ordered from me in the past or follow me on my social media. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the things that I have made, catch you up a little bit, and then my next video will also be another market recap. So let's get started. One of the first things, I'm going to put up a picture here, or maybe here. Yeah, over here. There's more space. I just sent this custom out. Well, the person just picked this up yesterday. They saw my products that I stock in a local farm store. It's like they have an ice cream shop as well as like a little store where they sell milk and eggs and stuff. And I guess their son fell in love with one of my cow lovies that was there months ago, and it's his birthday coming up and his sister wanted to buy it for him and they needed it within a couple days. So I stopped everything I was doing and did a rush order for them. So I made them the Mama Made Minis cow in classic cow colors. They picked that up yesterday. Let's see. I shipped out another custom order. Again, I'll put a picture up here. It was the Gunny Dog pattern from Krista's Cuddly Critters. I actually pattern tested this for her. It was supposed to look like their golden retriever that had passed away, so that shipped out to them as well. And I think those are all the other custom orders I've done. I have one more custom order ready that I am bringing to a friend. They ordered, this is Mini Junior Bear from Neutral Knots, made in Little Bunny yarn with green overalls. She didn't necessarily want this to look like corduroy, but I had sent her a picture of this exact one that I made to look like corduroy, and she just loved it in the overalls and the color. So this is him. He has a cute little tail. And then this isn't the one I'm making for her, but she also wants a unicorn for her daughter. I'm making this unicorn for her, but I'm going to make it stuffed with a little stuffing wrapped in like nylons inside. This is one for a book buddy for my market for how to catch a unicorn, but I'm going to be making the same thing for her. This is a pattern by Moon Sprouts, and then I just do rainbow for the mane and the tail. But she is really cute. This works out pretty quick. I haven't made this pattern in a while, and I really love it. So that's like a custom order-ish because I still need to finish hers. I'm waiting for my Amazon order with the pantyhose to make the little stuffing pouch. So there's that. I think those are all the custom order things that I have. So let's go into some more kind of repeat things, and then I'll go into new makes. One is this otter from Loops to Lovies. I think this is Reed Otter is her little one. I pair this with the I Love You Like No Otter book buddy. He's so cute. You can like lay him down and put like his little paws up, or I've laid him down like on his belly with his little face. But he is adorable. He is going to be a book buddy. I made him in Burnette Blanket Taupe. It was my first time using this yarn. It was on sale at Walmart. It has like a little bit more of like a thickness to it. It's not super easy to work with, but it's not super hard. I've had worse. So he's super cute. So I made him. I also restocked my Very Hungry Caterpillars, and by restocked, I try to have 2 for each market, so I made 2. I make these book buddies. I live near the Eric Carle Museum, so his books are really popular here. I use Premier Basic Chenille and Poppy for the head, Premier Basic Chenille in, I forget what color this is. It's their green, and then these 2 are the Burnette Mystical colors. So I made 1 and 2 for book buddies at my market. Let's see. I made another Junior Bear for a corduroy book buddy. This one, I use that same Premier Basic Chenille green for his overalls. It's the preferred color. I did one in this color for my last market because I was out of this one, but this one is definitely much more accurate to the book. So I made him. If you've watched here before, I also make the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie Mouse. This is the Mischief Mouse pattern from CC Handmade Hugs. He's so cute. He has literally the cutest little mouse head. I love it so much. And he's perfect because the If You Give a Mouse a Cookie guy has these little stumpy legs. And then I just do it with overalls and make a little pouch. And he has a little tail. But he's so cute and he's so chubby. So I made him. Okay, and then the last thing that I've made before is I made a full-size Junior Bear in Little Bunny. He is going to go with the book On the Night You Were Born. If you're familiar with it, it's a little bit of a tear-jerker. He's going to be one of my premium book buddies because he definitely was a little bit of a labor of love. If you've never used Little Bunny before, I double strand it, and it's hard to see your stitches. It's a little slippery. It's not too bad to work with. I don't love working with fur yarn, and I don't feel that this is too bad, but look how cute he is and his belly. I love this about all of her Junior Bears is they have such a cute belly. So I made this guy. Okay, let's see. These are also not new patterns, but I haven't made them in a while. This is the Oak and Marlowe Fable Friends. I made Beth Bunny and Brie Mouse. I made a Brie Mouse for my market 2 markets ago to go with the Angelina Ballerina book buddy, but these are just going to be on their own. And then I also made her dog. It was my first time making the dog. So this is Burnette Sand, Premier Basic Chenille Chocolate, and Premier Basic Chenille Rust for this dog. This little gal is in Burnette Baby Blanket White. Burnout Blanket Pink Dust, and Burnout Baby Blanket Mellow Mauve. And then this one is in Burnout Blanket, it's a dark gray, I don't remember. Burnout Blanket Smoky Green. And then this is a Premier Basic Chenille. It's like their cranberry red color. It's not Poppy, it's the other one. So I made 3 Fable Friends. I haven't had these at markets in a while, but I'm excited to have these on my table. And then a completely new pattern that I got was the new turtle pattern from BK Crochet. I can't remember how to pronounce the name. It says it in the pattern. It'll be linked below along with all of these, but these are so cute. They stand up so well. They have fuzz coming out of them, but the pattern also comes with a shell. I don't know if I'm gonna make the shell. I just don't think I have time, but I made 2 of these. I would love to make one more. I'll probably bring yarn to do it at my market if I have time, but they are adorable. I just love how they stand up. And the pattern is pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Attaching the legs is a little tricky, but you just need to read. I never read my patterns ahead of time, even though every pattern says read the full pattern before starting. I just never do that. But if you do that, it won't be hard. And they're pretty quick. I think they took me a little over an hour. Then I got this new pattern from, I can't remember how you say her name. It looks like Antiliope. It's her kids' names all put together. His head turned out wonky. I don't know why it's like this. I'm gonna try to fix it. I don't know what's going on. He does have a really cute belly. Really big belly. It wasn't my favorite pattern. Maybe I'm just not used to her style. I struggled with it a little bit. He is cute. If I can fix his wonky head, then he'll be going to my market. But right now, he's struggling a little bit. And then the last thing I made was a pattern test for Jess over at Neutral Knots. I tested her new Mini Belle the Bunny pattern, and I made 3. The pattern comes with floppy ears or straight up ears. This bunny I made to look like the bunny from Guess How Much I Love You. He has a nice fluffy tail, so this will be a Book Buddy bunny. I gave him a white belly patch. This is Burnout Sand and then Burnout Baby Blanket in white, and this is extra fuzzy, so I love that. Then I made this gal with the floppy ears. I put her in overalls and I embroidered a little flower on her pouch that I gave her. She's in Burnout Baby Sand and Mellow Mauve for her colors, and she has a floofy tail too. And then I made a chocolate bunny. This one is in Premier Basic Chenille Chocolate, floofy tail, of course. I love this pattern. You can't really see on the chocolate because it's so dark. But the legs, they truly just look like bunny legs. And with all of Jess's patterns, it has such a cute little belly and the face is cute. The pattern also comes with a lovey style body, so an unstuffed body, but I made both of mine stuffed. So that is a lot of what I've been working on. This will be a shorter video just because it's busy, and I have a lot of stuff to market prep. I'm pausing on custom orders until after this market on Sunday, and then I'll be focused on custom orders, and then I have another market on December 14th. So my market Sunday is on November 30th, and then another market December 14th. And then I am done with markets for this season. And I'll have to plan out what I'm going to do next year. This was my first full year of markets. So I'll definitely do a video recapping all of that, sharing what I've learned, best sellers, tips, what I've been looking for in markets as I've learned throughout the year and stuff like that. If there are other things that you want to hear about my first year of markets, leave them in the comments below. But for now, I'm going to leave you here. And if you made it this far, leave a bunny in the emojis for Mini Belle Bunny. She will be out by the time I post this video, and all of these patterns will be linked in the description below. If you do happen to shop through the links below, I do earn a small commission through Etsy, and it helps support my small business. So if you do that, thank you. And don't forget to also like this video, comment your bunny, and make sure you subscribe as I am on my way to reaching 1,000 subscribers. It's my goal for the end of the year. Might be a little bit of a stretch, but maybe you can help me by subscribing, and I will catch you here next time.